Hey everybody, Marcus here with nextlevelrecording.com. Thanks for checking out this video. Today I'm going to give you some tips on how to EQ vocals. Now the main thing with vocals is to obtain clarity so you can hear it in the mix, so it's clear, so it cuts through, and so it sounds awesome. So there's really four things that I like to do when I'm EQing vocals. The first thing I do is I do a high pass filter to get rid of any low end that's not there, any information that's not there. Second thing is I get rid of mud frequencies to gain clarity. Third, I get rid of nasal frequencies that are displeasing to the ear. And then four, I boost some upper frequencies to bring some shine, brilliance, whatever you want to call it. And then even sometimes I'll notch out a frequency to get rid of some sibilance. If you don't have a de-esser, that is a great way to do it. I'm going to just play a sample of what we're working with today, and then I'll show you exactly what I did to this vocal.
You came around like a loaded gun, devil on your shoulder, sugar sweet on your tongue, cold-hearted, slick dog and bona fide lady killer.
Cool. So this vocal is super clean, but it wasn't like that before. It was actually pretty muddy. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the FabFilter ProQ2 that I'm using. This is an incredible plugin. And you can see that I made some pretty big moves. The first thing I did was get rid of the low information that I don't really need. It's not in her vocal range, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. I went up all the way to 279, and that's it. You're not really going to hear anything from a vocalist in the low frequencies. I went up pretty high because her voice is a little bit higher than maybe a male, like my voice registers a little bit lower. The next thing I did, her voice was pretty muddy around 545, so it took around 3 dB out of her voice. It really cleans it up. Jump up here to 1327. This is the nasal range. So nasal frequencies range anywhere from 800 hertz to 1500 hertz. Really kind of sounds like you're talking through a tube, or if you plugged your nose, what it would kind of sound like. It kind of sounds nasally like that. You want to take that out. Gives clarity to their voice. And then I did two more things in the upper frequencies. I boosted around 8K to bring brilliance or shine to her voice, give it a little bit of a lift. And then I notched out around 9600 kilohertz to bring down some of the harsh S sounds that she was having. These were enhanced actually because I boosted so much, so I went ahead and cut them out. Now I'm going to go ahead and disable these, and then I will extreme boost them so you can hear exactly what they sound like, and then I will give you a complete before and after.
You came around like a loaded gun, devil on your shoulder, sugar sweet on your tongue, cold-hearted, slick dog and bona fide lady killer, enigmatic like a left-handed car dealer. You came around like a loaded gun, devil on your shoulder, sugar sweet on your tongue, cold-hearted, slick dog and bona fide lady killer, enigmatic like a left-handed car. You came around like a loaded gun, devil on your shoulder, sugar sweet on your tongue, cold-hearted.
Cool, so that's all I did. You know, I boosted those. You can go back and listen to them. Boosted the mud. It was just gross sounding. You heard it. Boosted quite a bit of the nasal range. Kind of sounds like she's talking through a tube a little bit. And then the high frequencies, you can just hear the clarity that it brings, the brightness. And then I took out some of the S's. So now I'm going to do just a full-on bypass and re-enable of the plugin and these moves so you can really hear the difference.
You came around like a loaded gun, devil on your shoulder, sugar sweet on your tongue, cold-hearted, slick dog and bona fide lady killer, enigmatic like a left-handed car.
I'll do it one more time.
You came around like a loaded gun, devil on your shoulder, sugar sweet on your tongue, cold-hearted, slick dog and bona fide lady killer,
Awesome. So you could see before it was pretty muddy and it wasn't really cutting through the mix like it should. That's really all I did. I would take these to your next session, to your next mixing session, and try this. Try cutting out the the low frequencies with a high pass filter. Search for and get rid of any mud. Search for and get rid of any nasal, gross frequencies, and then boost some high end if it's needed. And if that brings out, sibilance in their voice, then do a pretty narrow notch and get rid of that stuff if you don't have a de-esser. Let me know how this works for you, if it really changes the game in your mixing, and leave a comment. And please subscribe if you can. It really helps me out. And until I see you guys next time and have another video for you, I'll check y'all later. Thanks.